Okay, so I'm going to show you how to upload any handwritten work that you've done to your OneDrive as a PDF that then you could submit to your teacher. So, and I'm going to show you how to do this from the OneDrive app on your phone. So you just need the OneDrive app, you open it up, and start by going to the folder where you want this to go. So let's say we're putting in some math homework, so we'd go to our math folder. And then once we're there, you can see at the bottom in the center there's a camera. So you click the little camera icon, and now it opens up your camera and says capture a document. So what you're going to do is make sure, so I have multiple pages, so I'm going to put just one down because it's going to be able to sense the edges of my page, and it works better when you have one than if you have like some other things under it. It occasionally can get confused. So make sure your paper is in a fairly well lit area and it's centered, and press the take picture button. Then you can see this one has nicely automatically cropped it to the correct size, but if it doesn't, you can actually manually adjust each and every corner. So make sure that it's basically just including your document. Then you press confirm. And if you have more than one page, like for this is a 3-page assignment, you're going to click add in the bottom left, and then it'll open up again for your next page. And same thing, again, when you take a picture, it's important that you're in a well-lit area, but also that you haven't moved your camera around and it's gotten blurry. And then when you're adjusting it, so you can see this one wasn't perfect, so I'm going to adjust it so it has the bottom of my page here, the side here, top there, side there. Okay. So make sure that your picture turned out nice and sharp, it wasn't blurry, your hand wasn't moving. And then you just do every page that is part of the same document all in one go. And do that same thing for everything. Press confirm. When you're completely done, so I only needed to do 3 pages here, now I'm done all 3. I press the little arrow on the right hand side. And now you can see it's applied a couple filters to these automatically. Yours may or may not apply them automatically, but if you go to filters, you can put in some filters that make it look a little easier to see. Like you may want to use the document filter or lighten. This was my original picture, so you can see how the document's going to make it a lot easier for my teacher to read. And you can do that for every picture, just like you would on Instagram. If this is for like an art assignment, I would make sure that you go to filters and you select none, or maybe lighten if the area was a little dark. But just be very careful that it appears the way you want it to appear. When you're happy with that, you press done. And then you can see at the top it says scan from. You want to make sure you name it something that makes sense. So I'm going to put it as my last name, and then the name of the assignment was factoring trinomials homework. And then you can see that it's already selected the correct folder for me because we went to that folder first. If you hadn't, you would have to go through and find your folder. If you don't see your folder listed, these are just the most common ones you've used. But if you go to files, you'll be able to see all your folders again. So if you can't see your folder and you forgot to go there first, then you can find it in files. But if you go there first, it'll automatically save in that folder. You press the check mark, and then you can see in that folder, your assignment is there as a PDF, which is easy for your teacher to read and download, and also you are able to upload it to D2L or attach it to an email as needed.